Most of you know Elijah. So prior to all his sickness, he was such a smart kid, and post sickness he became he couldn't attend the school for several years. So myself and my wife, we struggled with it because we have seen such a wonderful kid, smart kid, and he's 14 years now, and especially last 3 months, a lot of things have changed in his life. So he attends a believer school, and he started learning. Usually, he has gone maybe up to first standard. Then he's just starting his studies just 3 months back. So for me, my expectation was, let him be comfortable, let him study whatever he can. That was my expectation. If you ask me what was my expectation, he's such a brilliant child. He could have done anything actually, the kind of brains he had. So in the month of June, when we admitted in the school, they said, we'll try whatever. So they just teach him 3 subjects, English, Maths, Science. So he said, fair enough, we'll teach. And they said, sir, it's kind of NOI syllabus, we will try what he can adjust to. But what has happened in the last 3 months is, he has moved from grade 1 to grade 4 in the matter of 3 months. So I went for this PTA meeting. Now all these 3 subjects he has scored more than 90%. It's not that he just went. Yes, if you ask him to read a book, he will not sit and read. They find it very difficult because he's having ADHD, which is caused by all his sicknesses in the past. But now they have given him a laptop because he learns everything by visual or by doing things. But for me, it is from nowhere this has happened. And he started communicating better at home, which has not happened for several years. We always felt, most of our friends, the children are of his age, they have all got, they are all doing well. But as today when they worshipped, they talked about these 3 people, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, and then Coffin mentioned. If you look at their situation, the advisors went to the kings and said, these guys are not obeying you. If you look at these 3 people, they don't have any control over the situation. Like many of us, which we don't have control over the situation. They were bound, thrown to a furnace. When you are bound and thrown to a furnace, you actually cannot even run away because you are bound. But if you read the chapter later, when Nebuchadnezzar look at the furnace, he sees there are 4 men bound. In the sense, even when the devil tries to bound you, put you and fix you and put you in a place, there is a 4th person. And when you are in the furnace of any test, your bondages will be broken. So if you look at it, when they were in the furnace, when Nebuchadnezzar looked at it, all the 4, they were free and they were roaming around. This is an amazing situation which our God works. So all of us goes through the furnace, trials, this thing. And understand that sovereignty of God is above all these things. Some of the things God allows it to happen in our life, which we will not understand. I just want to read Psalms, one particular verse. My suffering, this is Psalms 119:71. It says, my suffering was good for me, for it taught me to pay attention to your decrees. All the things I've learned has come from my own tests and trials. It's not that when things were smooth in my life, yes, God is there, I'll come to church and go. But all these testing trials has taught me to be closer to God. So you have to understand that before this, if you look at the verse 67, it says, I used to wander off until you disciplined me, but now I closely follow your words. If you are going to a test and trials, please ask God what God is trying to tell you in this situation. You actually can crib about it, you can run away from God, you can get bitter towards it. Everything can, we all go through situations which we cannot explain to anybody. But ask God what He is trying to tell you at this moment. Yes, it is burning, but God certainly has a purpose. Praise the Lord.